Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial I will be showing you how to crochet this bunny egg. It's Easter bunny egg and I will show you step by step how to make it. So let's get started. I'm going to use cotton yarn, 100% cotton yarn called Paris by Drops and 3mm crochet hook. Start with magic ring and then 6 single crochets into the magic ring. I'm going to chain 1 and this chain count as single crochet, and now I have to make 5 single crochets into the magic ring. So 5 plus 1 is 6 single crochets in total. And you can find everything what you'll need for this project in description of this video. Tighten it, and I'm going to make a slip stitch in the first stitch. Count it from the right side, it's 5th stitch, not the chain. So here I have to make a slip stitch and then we can start to crochet the second round. And you will start to crochet the second round in the same stitch. So you will make first single crochet of the second round in this stitch. We are working in a round, so use stitch marker and mark the first stitch. It's a beginning of the round. And in the second round we need to make 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around. So we are going to increase every stitch around. At the end of the second round you need to have 12 stitches. And now we are creating an egg, so we are creating the body of bunny egg. Okay, I'm at the end of the round, and in the next round you need to make 2 single crochets in every second stitch all the way around. So we are going to increase every second stitch around. I have first single crochet and 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. I have increased the first stitch, in next stitch 1 single crochet, and this section has to be repeated 6 times in total. So continue working 2 single crochets in every second stitch all the way around, and then meet me back again at the end of this round. Okay, at the end of the round you need to have 18 stitches, and now we are going to increasing in the same system. So you need to increase every third stitch all the way around in this round. Okay, and you will increase in the next 2 rounds, and you will increase in the same way. So in next round you will increase every 4th stitch. In the next round you will increase every 5th stitch. Okay, I am at the end of the 6th round, and at the end of the round you need to have 36 stitches, and now we are going to make just 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around and make 8 rounds in total. So it will be 8 rounds without increase, without decrease, without changes. And now it's time for decrease. I'm going to decrease at the beginning of the round. I use just front loops because it's invisible or less invisible decrease. Okay, I have decreased and now 10 single crochets. So in next 10 stitches, make 1 single crochet. And in this round, we are going to decrease every 11th. Okay, I have done 10 single crochets and now we have to decrease again. So in this round you need to decrease every 11th stitch, and in this round you will decrease 3 times in total. At the end of this round I have 33 stitches. In next round we are going to decrease again, so decrease at the beginning, and we are going to decrease every 10th stitch all the way around. So in this round we are going to decrease 3 times in total again. So I have decreased and now 1 single crochet in next 9 stitches. And you will decrease also in the next rounds, and you will decrease in the same way, in the same system. So in the next round you will decrease every 9th stitch all the way around. In next round every 8th, in next round every 7th, in next round every 6th, in next round every 5th, in next round every 4th. So you will make another 6 rounds of decreasing, and in each round you will decrease 3 times in total. So continue working and meet me back again. And this is what it looks like, and now you have to stuff the egg with hollow fiber firmly. Okay, I have 12 stitches left. And we are going to decrease 3 more times. You can decrease 4 more times if you want. It's up to you. But we need to have about 8 or 9 stitches left. And then we will tighten the hole with yarn needle. Okay, it's enough, and now you can cut the yarn and use hollow fiber if it's needed, and pull the yarn and use yarn needle. And use just front loops and make stitch by stitch. And make stitch by stitch around, so you should make 9 stitches. Then tighten it well, and this is less than visible ending of the last round. And then just weave the tail inside the egg. Okay, and we have done the egg. Okay, now let's make the pause and start with chain 5. Now 2 single crochets in the second chain, so we have to increase and start in the second chain here. Now 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches. In the very last chain, 5 single crochets. Now we are going to continue working on the other side of the chain. So make 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches. And increase in very last stitch, so make 2 single crochets in very last stitch. In next round, make 2 single crochets in very first 2 stitches, so we have to increase first 2 stitches. 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches. In the next 5 stitches, 2 single crochet, so we have to increase 5 times. In next 2 stitches, 1 single crochet. And 2 single crochets in very last 2 stitches, so we have to increase twice. Okay, now it's gonna be a little easier because we are going to make just 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around and make 2 rounds. So 2 rounds without changes. At the end of the round, you need to have 22 stitches. Okay, this is what this looks like, and in the next round we have to decrease. In next round we are going to decrease every 4th stitch all the way around. So decrease at the beginning. In the next 3 stitches, 1 single crochet. And this section has to be repeated 4 times in total. At the end of the round you have 2 stitches left, so you have to decrease at the end of this round. So I have decreased 5 times in total in this round. In next round we are going to decrease every 3rd stitch all the way around, and you will decrease 4 times in total in the next round. So decrease at the beginning, like always, and mark the 1st stitch. In next 2 stitches, 1 single crochet, and this section has to be repeated 4 times in total. I have decreased 4 times and now I have 1 stitch left, and I'm going to make 1 single crochet into the very last stitch. In the next round, I'm going to decrease at the beginning of the round, like always. And in this round, we have to decrease every second stitch around. And you will decrease 4 times in total again. And don't forget to stuff the paw, the leg, with hollow fiber. Okay, you can cut the yarn, pull it, and we are going to use a yarn needle and make stitch by stitch with yarn needle and tighten the hole. Okay, and then weave the tail inside the leg and make 2 legs. Okay, now let's make ears. So start with magic ring and 6 single crochets into the magic ring. I'm going to chain 1 like always. So I count this chain as single crochet. So I'm going to make 5 single crochets into the magic ring. Tighten the magic ring and join the round with a slip stitch in the first stitch, not in the chain. Count it from the right side, it's 5th stitch. So here I have to make a slip stitch. Start to crochet the first single crochet in the same stitch where you have made slip stitch, and use stitch marker. And in the second round we need to make 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around, so you need to make 6 single crochets. In the next round we have to increase, so I'm going to increase the first stitch. In the next stitch, 1 single crochet. So in this round you have to increase every second stitch all the way around. So you will increase 3 times in total. In next round we are going to increase again. So increase the first stitch, make 2 single crochets in very first stitch. And now 1 single crochet in next 2 stitches. So in this round we are going to increase 3 times again, and you have to increase every third stitch around. In the next 4 rounds, 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. At the end of the round you need to have 12 stitches. In next round we have to decrease. So decrease at the beginning, and we are going to decrease twice in the next round. So I'm going to decrease at the beginning. Okay, I have decreased. So you use stitch marker, mark the first stitch, and then I will decrease in the middle of the round. So now I'm going to make 1 single crochet in next 4 stitches. I have done 4 single crochets, so now I have to decrease. So this is the second decrease of the round, and then you have 4 stitches left, so make 1 single crochet in next 4 stitches. And now make 2 rounds of single crochets. So make 2 rounds without chains, without decrease, and you will make 10 single crochets in each round. So make 2 rounds of single crochets. At the end of the round you need to have 10 stitches. And this is what this looks like. You can make a slip stitch at the end and make 2 ears. Okay, you can trim the yarn, but leave a longer yarn tail for sewing. Or you can attach the ears with a hot glue gun instead of sewing. It's up to you. And now I'm going to make one stitch at the bottom of each ear to shape it properly. So use yarn needle and make one stitch in this way. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to sew them to the egg. So I'm going to sew them between 20th and 22nd row. So it's easy. Just make one stitch under single crochet in the body and one stitch in the ear. Tighten it firmly, and I will make a few more stitches in the back part because it will look better. And then just weave the tail inside the egg and sew the second ear in the same way. Now let's embroider the eyes. So use pins with a large head, and I'm going to use black cotton yarn and to make one line. The line has to be over 3 single crochets, and the line is between 14th and 15th row. And then make 3 eyelashes, 3 lines as eyelashes. And when you have done both eyes, just bring the tails to each other and make a simple knot and then hide them inside the egg. Okay, and then just glue paws to the body and make flowers or bows. It's up to you, or you can leave it like this. And how to make bows and flowers will be in the description of this video. There will be a link how to make them. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and I will look forward at the next tutorial. Have a lovely day and see you very soon. Bye.